come next week, we will have 3 IPOs worth 30,000 crores simultaneously vying for investor attentions, and 2 of them are valued at over 10,000 crore rupees. So it is a good time to put the spotlight back on those IPOs that were valued at over 10,000 crores and how they have fared so far. You start off with the largest IPO of the country so far, Hyundai Motor India, IPO'd last year, the 27,870 crore rupee IPO. The issue price was 1,960 rupees. Now it listed in October of 2024. The retail subscription barely, not even fully subscribed, only 50%. The stock currently trades 30% higher than in comparison to its issue price and is down 12% now from the post-listing high that it had made only recently, considering the rally in auto stocks. LIC was at one point the largest IPO of the country, listed in May of 2022. The 21,000 crore rupee IPO, the issue price of 949 rupees. Here too, the retail subscription was only 2 times the total number of shares on offer, and as of yesterday's close, the stock was 4% below its issue price and 25% below its post-listing high of well over 1,200 rupees. Now, just before LIC, Paytm was the largest IPO back in late 2021. The 18,300 crore rupee IPO, the issue price of 2,150 rupees. The retail portion here was subscribed just 1.5 times the shares on offer, and despite the rally that we have seen from the record lows that Paytm had witnessed, the stock is still 46% below its issue price. It has not seen its issue price since its listing, but from its 52-week high, the stock is down around 11%. Now, the other one, the last major IPO before this rush that we saw was Coal India way back in 2010. That 15,200 crore rupee IPO, a 245 rupees issue price. The retail portion here was subscribed over 2 times, and since then the stock has done fairly okay, 60% higher in comparison to its issue price, but from its post-listing high, the stock is down close to 30%. The other major one we had recently was HDB Financial Services, the currently biggest IPO of 2025 before Tata Capital takes over next week. A 12,500 crore rupee issue, 740 rupee issue price. The retail portion here was subscribed 1.5 times, and it is only after the rally that we saw in the stock on Wednesday is the stock above its issue price and still remains 15% below its post-listing high. Now, Swiggy was the other major IPO, well over 10,000 crore rupees, 11,000 crore rupee issue size, 390 rupee issue price here. The retail portion also saw a subdued response, barely managed to see full subscription, somehow still managing to hold on above its issue price, but from its post-listing high, which is well over 600 rupees, the stock is down almost 33%. General Insurance Corporation was the other major PSU IPO, well over 11,000 crore rupees here as well. Adjusted for its bonus issue, the stock had an issue price of 456. The retail portion here too failed to see full subscription, only 60%. The stock still down 20% from its issue price and 30% from its post-listing high. SBI Cards was a very interesting listing, listed just at the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. 10,300 crore IPO, a 755 rupee issue price. The retail portion here saw okayish subscription of 2.5 times, still 16% higher than its issue price, but 15% below its post-listing high. And the last major IPO of over 10,000 crore was NTPC Green Energy, a 10,000 crore rupee IPO, 108 rupee issue price. Here too, the retail interest was slightly higher considering we were in a rush of IPOs, 3.6 times as well. But the stock remains below its issue price and significantly below its post-listing high, which is well over 150 rupees. So these were some of the major 10,000 crore rupee plus IPOs that we have seen. We have 2 more lined up next week, be it Tata Capital and LG Electronics. It remains to be seen which way the market sways towards.
Make informed decisions with comprehensive analysis on the go.
Strengthen your portfolio with real-time market updates on the go. Create effective strategies with insightful expert opinions on the go.
Grow on the go with CNBC-TV18, now streaming live 24/7 on YouTube.
Thank you for watching CNBC TV18. For all our top stories and news updates, follow us on our social media platforms.